The Guinness PRO12 returns this weekend when the Ospreys travel to Parma in Italy on Friday night to face Zebre. Join us now to look ahead to the game with Tyler Ardron and Tom Habberfield. Tom, Zebre away in Parma Friday night. It's the start of a huge month of Pro12 rugby for the Ospreys. How are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, no, excited to come back in really, and hopefully get some game time under my belt for a big block of 4 games now coming up. Hopefully carry on the momentum we've had in the league before this, and the boys have kept it going through the Anglo-Welsh, and hopefully we can get the result on Friday night.
It's been a really good season so far. As you said, we're up there in the top 2, but really nothing, that doesn't count for anything now. It's all about what happens between now and May, and in particular what we can achieve over the next 4 weeks while the internationals away.
Yeah, I definitely think this next block is it's definitely going to help us out. We get some results now. We won't be chasing the game later in the season and be chasing to stay at top of the table. So we need to get those results now, and that'll put us in good stead then.
And that's when it comes across how important some of the boys with more game time under the belt, people like yourself, when the internationals are away and then some youngsters come into the squad, because we can't count you as a youngster anymore, unfortunately, Tom. You have a duty, responsibility to help these boys come through.
Yeah, it is nice for me to be considered as a senior player now, I suppose, and I knew what I was like when I was 18 coming through. It's nice to have people there helping you out, and that's hopefully what I can do for the boys now, and hopefully step up to the plate and lead by example.
When you look at the month that we've got ahead, Zebre followed by Munster and Glasgow home, and Edinburgh away, it shows the size of the task that's ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously Munster top of the table. We had a tough time out there, so we'd definitely be back in our home games to be winning them, and if we can get the results in those other 2, we'll be looking really good now for the rest of the season.
And that's the thing, really. We want to be in a position where come mid-March, when we've got a bigger squad to select from again, that we're competing on both fronts, and we've got the players and the depth to be able to end the season on a high.
Yeah, we have been lucky this year with the strength and depth we've got, and the players we've got here have been unbelievable. There's a few injuries now, I suppose, and the youngsters have to step up and carry on, like I said, like they have in the Anglo-Welsh, and carry on now to this league.
In the club shop this week, we have 35% off the away kit. Support the boys on the road with the jerseys, shorts and socks in either adult or junior sizes. What's more, season members, you can claim a further 10% off the discounted price. The offer ends at midnight on the 13th of February. Terms and conditions apply. Tyler, good to see you back up and running, back in action for the last couple of weekends. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good, really excited. I think coming back into a team that's going the way they are, you got to kind of fight yourself back in, and then hope you can get a good spot to keep this run on. So looking forward to it.
And you're playing up in Coventry last weekend for what was a huge win for a young team. Had a little bit of experience in the back row there.
Yeah, I think it was nice, especially Bierman getting his 100th cap, and then Spratty as well. Huge accomplishments, but wouldn't have probably been quite as special if we hadn't got the win, and to win the way we did with the bonus point too. I think we couldn't have really done much more. It was a really exciting game, and it just builds the energy, keep going through these next 4 now.
And talk us through the troublesome thumb that's caused you so much frustration over the last few months.
Yeah, it's been a tough one. I mean, simple surgery, what I thought was, and ended up getting infected, which just kept me out for, I think it was 15 or 16 weeks. It was only supposed to be about 7. So it's back now, and that's all I can say, really. It's good to go, and I'm looking forward to playing.
Prepare for the time to be sat on the sidelines. I suppose it's when the team are playing such good rugby, and you're never happy being a supporter. But I suppose when it's going well and it's good to watch, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah, it is a little bit easier, but it's also harder to personally, because you want to get back and you want to be a part of it. But I love seeing the boys play the way they have been. So if you're going to watch a game, it's definitely the Ospreys are the ones to watch.
And now here we are, Zebre away on Friday, the start of a busy period. 4 Pro12 games now without the international boys. It's time for boys like yourself to actually show the youngsters and lead the way.
Exactly, yeah. That's why they love us guys from Canada and things like that. We got these next 4 games where we're all around, no internationals. So I think this is, if we get these next 4 right, then we get all those players coming back, and we've seen what we can do with them. So if we can just get these 4, we'll put them in positions where we can win championships then.
And I think you remember when you go to Zebre, it's never easy, you know. It's not that long ago since we lost out there at the end of the season when we were pushing for the playoffs, so no chance of anybody taking things lightly.
No, definitely not. I think that's one I won't forget. That was my first year here, and what a way to end it. It wasn't good. So we'll definitely be looking to one-up that performance and get ourselves in good stead for these next 4.
That's all for now. Don't forget, we have 2 massive Pro12 games coming up at the Liberty Stadium in February, with Munster and Glasgow to visit. Tickets for those games are on sale now, all the usual outlets. And if you buy a Munster game, you can get a Glasgow ticket for half price. To get yours, visit ospreysrugby.com/buy tickets now.